In today's video, I'm sharing why you and I need a reset day. Hello everyone, Jennifer here, and welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. All right, let's talk about reset days. All right, and I'm not talking about like the once a week reset day that a lot of us have, hopefully, where we get ahead and we write down our schedule for the week. We maybe do some meal prep, some laundry, that type of thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a major reset day where we need to disconnect, okay? We're feeling burnt out, like we're spiraling, like we're on the hamster wheel of life and we can't get off and things are piling up and we feel overwhelmed, okay? That's the reset day I'm talking about. Raise your hand or click the like button if you can relate to this, okay? So this is something I have been exploring so much in my content. Why? Because I'm experiencing it myself. And I am trying to navigate this life of busyness that so many of us find ourselves in without burning out and spiraling and not enjoying the season. So if you subscribe to my newsletter, which is free by the way, just go to jenniferlscott.com and enter your email and click subscribe. It's totally free. And I send out my newsletter once a month. So in September's newsletter, I talked about refined pauses. And what those are little moments in your day where you can just pause from the busyness of it all and have an elegant moment, a refined moment. Because sometimes when we're so busy and things are so hectic, it can feel undignified. You know what I mean? Like you're just like going from one thing to another and it's like you don't have control of your schedule. It's taking over your life. You would like calmness and elegance and to live a calm, elegant, peaceful life, but your schedule is not allowing it. And I can relate to this. Like this is my life right now, okay? There's just so much that I feel like I need to do and I haven't been doing it. That can really take a toll on you. So anyway, this video is talking about the big reset day, like a day where you tell everybody, no, I'm not doing anything today. You turn down all invitations, all commitments, and you take care of you. And whether that means like you get caught up on housework that has just been nagging at you that you haven't done, or emails, or if you finally get ahead on meal prepping, or if you finally take care of yourself, like have a self-care day. Sometimes a reset day is you laying in bed all day in like your beautiful nightgown, reading a book. Seriously, like, and nobody bother me. That would be a dream reset day for me. So anyway, we're going to explore this idea. I have a few reasons I want to share about why you should take a reset day if you feel like you need one. Because if you are like me, and you thrive off of productivity. Okay, you pride yourself on being productive. That's me, right? Sometimes you tell yourself that a reset day is not productive, and that's why you don't do these things. It's like you're afraid to jump off the hamster wheel. I'm speaking about myself here, but I'm sure a lot of you can relate. You're afraid to jump off the hamster wheel of life and get these things done because they're not, imminently important. Or so you tell yourself, okay? But I'm going to tell you that they are important. It is so important to have a reset day. All right, so let's start off with what is a reset day. A reset day is a deliberate pause. It is intentional. It's not like, at the last minute you kind of carve out an hour to kind of check off the things on your to-do list that you haven't gotten to. That's not it. It's deliberate, okay? And this is important, and it comes in for people who are overly productive. So I'll explain that in just a minute. But the first reason why it's good is because a reset day can give you mental clarity. A reset day can help you just pause and organize your mind and focus on things that are important. Because I think we sometimes tell ourselves that all the busyness, all the hectic amusements, this was a quote that someone recently shared with me, are important, but they're not. These are like shallow surface things that we kind of check off like whack-a-mole, right? But sometimes we just need to pause and to breathe. And taking care of those things that have been like nagging us in the background can be very therapeutic mentally. All those little unfinished tasks that horrible feeling of being behind, when you take care of that, that can help your mental clarity. I know that it certainly helps mine. The next reason why a reset day could be good for you is because it actually does give you a productivity boost. Now, I know I just said for people who suffer from being too productive or something like that, but here is the paradox. Okay, so we might think, well, I can't jump off the hamster wheel because if I do that, I'm not going to be productive. All of these things that I have to do today are not going to get done. These things are not that important. So, I mean, I'm not going to be as productive. Okay, this is like how my mind would treat this. But actually, when you give yourself a reset day, you can boost your productivity. Because when your space and your schedule are in order, you are naturally more effective. And when you take care of those big tasks that have been nagging at you, you are removing friction for the week ahead, and it's going to pave the way for you to be more productive, okay? Because I know I'm a visual creature, and if my space is in disarray, or if I've got like a lot of even mental clutter, okay, or clutter on my computer, whatever it is, it's harder for me to work. I can't focus because I'm thinking about all those things that I have to do. So for me, it is a bit of a paradox, but I am more productive ultimately when I take a reset day. The next reason to have a reset day is because it can really aid in your stress relief. And so that feeling of spiraling and burnout, that it's like you feel like you can't stop it, right? Well, I honestly feel that stepping away and doing a reset day helps with this. When you are intentional about pausing and resting, it's like you're reassuring your mind things are under control, right? You're not forced to do this. You are telling yourself, I am doing this. I'm in control. This is intentional and everything's going to be okay. Honestly, a lot of it is self-talk for me. Like, what do I believe? What do I tell myself, you know? The next reason is beautification of space. And this will speak to a lot of you, especially women. I mean, men definitely have this as well, but I know that we can be visual creatures, like I mentioned. And when we have a renewal of our physical environment, it can rejuvenate us. When we get rid of clutter, when we clear our space, when we make it look nice, the energy, it has changed. And I don't know if you follow feng shui at all. I do know some of the basic principles of feng shui, and that's what that is about, is talking about the energy in our home. So when we reset with relation to our home, with either clearing piles of clutter, clearing an old closet, just making our space look beautiful in a calm and intentional way, it works wonders for our mood. And then, you know, this ties back into the previous one, which is that we are more productive. Another reason why a reset day could be good for you is because it can ground you emotionally. And we get so distracted with the busyness of everyday life. We think that that's what matters, you know? But I feel like when we stop that, like let's say you take a self-care reset day and you have been neglecting yourself because you are so burnt out. But maybe you go have a beauty day where you do your hair, you do your nails, maybe you lay down by the pool and read a book or whatever it is. Like, it's gonna be different for everybody, okay? For me, I would love to just like lock my door and just read a book and just lay down for hours and just finish a good book. That would be so incredible, okay? That's like perfect for me. So whether you do a self-care day or a day where you're actually pretty busy, like working in the house or whatever it is, it can emotionally ground you because it could help you see through the busyness of everyday life and realize that these things that you are looking after are important as well. So I want you to think of it like a graceful pause, right? Like I wrote in my newsletter, a refined pause. This is a graceful pause. There should be no guilt with this. While you're doing these things, don't think, oh, well, you know, I should be doing XYZ. No, just focus on the task. Try to make it as enjoyable as possible for you. Think of this as preventative self-care. People like to talk about preventative medicine. So like with the healthcare system, sometimes people only go to see a doctor when a problem has finally arisen, okay? But we can prevent these problems when we lead a healthy lifestyle, like when we're eating healthy foods, when we're exercising, you know, we know all these things, right? So when you have a reset day, it's like preventative self-care for yourself, for your mental clarity, for your space. And that's another way to think about it. So if any of this resonated with you, you could be due for a reset day. Now, I didn't film myself doing one in this video because that wouldn't be a reset day. That would be me working for YouTube still. Sorry, they're working on the house, so when you hear the drilling, they're putting the shutters back on the house. We painted it. But having said that, I would be totally happy to film a reset day for you to provide further motivation. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I finally wanted to end on a few notes of how you can make it enjoyable for you. Listen to a good audiobook. Listen to calming music. I find it ironic that I'm talking about calming music while there's these drilling noises going on outside, but you know what I mean. Or, talk to your cousin or your sister, or somebody on the phone, like for a long time, those deep conversations that you crave while you work, and just thoroughly enjoy yourself. Remove all the guilt. I would like to finally mention that my new book, The Daily Connoisseur's Guide to Living Well at Home, is all about living well at home. It is a subject that I am most passionate about. I truly think that if you live well at home, you set yourself up for success in the rest of your life. And that's what my new book is about. It will give you lots of reset ideas, and I will leave it down below. I hope that you will order it and read it, and I can't wait to start talking about it more when the book finally comes out. I hope that you enjoyed this video, everyone. Let me know in the comment section what your reset day will look like. And in the meantime, keep calm and remain classy. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.